I'm here with GIA FRANZIA, co-star and producer of the film Condo Hell, directed by Amy Wade. Hi, GIA.
Hi.
Tell us about some of the films that you have worked on before.
Well, I've been out here since 1999, 2000, and I've done films from spiritual to horror to drama. I'd love to get into comedy. I've just recently done an action film. It's a short film, which is doing really well, and I really like that. I'd like to explore more of that kind of film. Mm-hmm. But you know, you just keep working and do things that kind of move you when you read the script.
And how did you get into acting?
I got into acting when I was really little, and I was watching Commando, and I saw Alyssa Milano, and I knew I wanted to be her.
So you have 3 films screening at the Rip Horror Film Festival.
Yay!
You are in Condo Hell, directed by Amy Wade.
Yes!
Trick of the Witch, directed by Chris Morrissey.
Awesome.
And Heavy Makeup, directed by Chris Morrissey.
Cool!
That's so cool. Tell us a little bit about your experience working with Chris Morrissey.
Chris is one of my oldest friends in Los Angeles. We met at Playhouse West, and Chris, I think we genuinely love each other. And he used to pet sit for me too. But he'd always put me in his movies, and he's such a kind person.
Yeah.
Such a sweetheart.
And you mentioned your action film, a short. Tell us a little bit about that. What's it called?
Miss Nobody.
Oh, nice.
It's action. I play an assassin.
And tell us a little bit about Condo Hell.
Condo Hell is about a serial killer that escapes prison and returns home while there's an open house happening. It's been 4 years in the making, and now we're finally hitting festivals. And it's a pretty phenomenal project, I think, because Amy, it was her first feature film. She didn't go and do a bunch of short films, so she just kind of dove right in. And so we had a lot ahead of us. We shot, I think, mostly 16, 18-hour days. And when we were getting near the end, I knew we weren't going to be able to shoot all those pages, so we cut quite a bit and did what we could. But yeah, it was a lot of work.
Tell us a little bit about your character in the film. What was she like?
Not really much different than me, I think. I play the role of Candy, and my real life husband plays the role of Babe, so we got to act together, which was a lot of fun. And
how was that? Was that fun? Was it challenging?
No, it wasn't challenging. I mean, it was more making sure, you know, Kurt was comfortable. It was the first time he'd really done an acting job, and Amy really wrote the script to us. Mm-hmm. So we just really had to play us and really just have fun with it, you know?
Yeah, that sounds fun. Yeah. And you also helped produce the film as well as act in it. What was the pre-production process like as a producer and as an actress?
Pre-production process was really just working alongside with Amy. She was back in Rhode Island, and we were all here in Los Angeles, so it was just a matter of breaking down the script and what we can shoot and the amount of time that we had, getting the actors back there and trying to hopefully make the production run as smooth as possible. But it was a pretty easy process, you know, pre-production.
Yeah. And what was it like shooting at such a big location?
Well, the location was challenging. If you forgot something in the prop room and you were all the way down in the dungeon, it was a long ways up there. The elevators didn't move that fast, so we did a lot of running around. But I mean, I think it adds so much production value. And what's really funny about the mill, because I don't know that really people really comprehend exactly what it is, this structure. Mm-hmm. I mean, we didn't even know, but when we were sitting down reading the script, the dialogue was like, wow, this is amazing. Oh my God, look at the floor. It's very kind of simple dialogue, you know, and then you get there and you're going, wow, oh my God, look at the floors. I mean, Amy wrote exactly the way people respond when you come into the mill.
And you also were formally trained at Playhouse West, correct?
Yes.
And how was that? How has that helped you in your acting career?
Well, I mean, I think it's great. I think it was the first time I understood what acting was, and I was there for a while and worked on a lot of plays and did a lot of work, and I love it.
What advice would you give to a young filmmaker?
I think it's different now. I think a lot of young filmmakers don't want to do the work, I feel, and I think being in the industry now 17 years, you know, you got to do a lot of work, and I loved always being part of production. I loved being an extra. I loved learning everything that makes a movie work other than you being in the light, you know. So those are my personal, you know, reasons. I think being involved, and then you find people you want to work with. Good people.
Good people. Now let me ask you, what's your favorite horror movie?
When I was younger, it would be Children of the Corn, and as an adult, it would be Silence of the Lambs.
And how about any actresses that might have inspired you? You mentioned Alyssa Milano earlier. Any?
Well, I mean, you know, I thought she was cute, and she was in a movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger, but no, I mean, you know, I mean, there's so many great actresses to admire. That we have a lot of them, but I think personally, you just have to keep doing your job and hone your craft and work with people who are better than you, and maybe one day you'll achieve that status of your role models, you know?